Welcome back to ShoMeJapan, our show Japan. Let's go. When you think of Japan, you probably imagine lively street, rich culture, and amazing food. But wouldn't it be even better to connect with locals and feel like you truly belong while exploring the country? The challenge? Traveling in Japan without knowing the language can feel overwhelming. How do you ask for the direction, order food, or start a conversation? That's where these 10 must-know Japanese phrases come in. In this video, I'll share practical expressions local use every day to help you navigate Japan like a pro. Ready to make your trip smoother and more fun? Let's go. Okay, so first one is いくらですか means how much is it? Well, you go shopping in a restaurant, of course they have the price, but some place such as omakase sushi and more high-end place, of course they have menu. But sometimes you have to ask the price of the food because those kind of high-end places, they have the seasonal food. The price will be decided on the day. So you better know いくらですか. Next one is カード使えますか? Can I use a credit card? Well, here in Japan, if you go bars, izakaya, even in the central area, some places don't accept card. They only accept cash. So when you travel in Japan, you better, bring cash around with you. But before you go into the restaurant, you can just say, カード使えますか? Can I use a credit card here? And they would answer either はい使えます. That means yes, we do accept. Or 現金のみです. That means sorry, only cash. So if it's only cash, you cannot use a credit card. So I mean you better bring cash around with you for sure. Okay, so let's go next. So next one is おすすめはなんですか? What is your recommendation? What do you recommend here? So that you can ask to the staff at the restaurant or izakaya, or even you can ask to the people who sitting right next to you, or maybe at the bar. Maybe you can just ask おすすめは何ですか? And then they will say something back to you. And it's kind of a good way to start a conversation. So, おすすめは何ですか? You can get recommended food or drink, and you can start a conversation with local. So it's more immersed to local. It's a good way to start a conversation as well. So you should definitely remember. おすすめは何ですか? And even you get into the restaurant and there are a bunch of menus out there. Even though they have English menu, you don't know which to order, for specialty or something. So you must know this, okay? おすすめは何ですか? Let's go next. So next one is お願いします. That means can I get or please. Okay, let's say if you want to get the English menu. Can I get the English menu? That means 英語メニューお願いします. Okay, some subject and お願いします. It's easy, right? Like sushi お願いします. So easy. When you're at izakaya or bar, of course you want to get beer, right? So you can just say ビールお願いします. Right? That means can I get beer? But we don't say that. We just say 生一つ. Nama hitotsu. Nama hitotsu means, can I get beer in a local way? So if you say that, it sounds like a really local nama hitotsu. If you want to say 二つ, you can just say two. Nama. Actually, nama means a draft. So yeah, I mean you can just try 生一つお願いします. Those kind of stuff. Yeah, this is most important. I mean this is what I use a lot. And also, when you want to get the bill, you can just say お会計お願いします. Okay? お会計お願いします. But here's a local tip, especially at the restaurant called izakaya, which is combined with a restaurant and a bar. And you can just say, raise your hand and get attention. And when you look at you guys, you can do body language like this. This means check. I think in States or in your country, you guys do this But here in Japan, you can do this. Like, すいません. Because it's really far, and even if you scream like, お会計お願いします, maybe they cannot hear you well. So it's better to like raise your hands and get attention and do this. And that will bring the bill. It's a really nice tip, huh? Alright, let's go next. Okay, so next one is どこですか? Where is it? Okay, so I think this is really important especially when you get drink and break your seal. You really need to go bathroom sometime, right? And then you have to say トイレはどこですか? Okay, so for subject and どこですか? トイレはどこですか? Where is bathroom? I mean, like if you say bathroom in here in Japan, maybe we don't understand it. You have to say トイレ. It's not toilet. It's more like トイレ. Then they are gonna navigate you to there. So yeah, I mean, like let's say station. 駅はどこですか? So something to like something in front of どこですか? And don't hesitate to make a mistake, Well, let's say I say in English, train, 新宿 what? I mean, like this is grammatically incorrect, but you can understand, right? So you just like put like 2 or 3 words in Japanese, どこお願いします 新宿 we can understand. So like let's just try to speak Japanese, even though like it's in a broken Japanese, we can understand. At least you will try to communicate with us. So here in Japan, English is mandatory education. So for my generation, I started learning English from middle school to high school. So it's more like 6 years. So usually like many people goes to high school. So that means 6 years we learn English, but we only do writing, reading, and listening. We didn't have any speaking class at my generation. I don't know now, but so we can understand if you speak slowly and use a simple word. But if you speak super fast or something, we cannot understand. And but the thing is, even though we can understand we don't know how to speak because we don't have any speaking class. So we'll try best for sure. Okay, let's go next. So next one is 大丈夫です. 大丈夫です has usually 2 meanings. The one is I'm okay, no thank you. I'm okay, no thank you. So let's say when you go to convenience store, you buy something and they are gonna ask you like, do you need a bag, like a plastic bag? Then you can say 大丈夫です. That means no thank you. And also 大丈夫です means no problem, I'm totally fine. Well, like, let's say when you're in trouble or something, maybe they might ask you, are you okay? 大丈夫ですか? And if you're fine, you can just say, 大丈夫です. Thank you, ありがとうございます. But if you're not okay, you can just say, 助けてください. That means help me. Well, it sounds like a little bit emergency, but it's really simple. So if you really need help, just say 助けてください. Then we'll definitely help you out for sure. So you gotta remember, yeah, 大丈夫です has 2 meanings, okay? It's fine, no thanks, or I'm totally fine, thank you for caring about me. Yeah, but if you're not okay, you can just say 助けてください, help me. Alright, let's go next. So last 2 is most basic and most important words. Next one is すみません. Okay, すみません. I already said すみません in this video, but すみません means excuse me or sorry. So like I told you, when you get attention at the restaurant, whatever, when you raise a hand, you can just say すみません. That means excuse me. And also when you apologize to someone, you can just say すみません. Okay, the difference is like when you apologize, you better bow just a little bit, すみません, like this. we use this a lot for sure. So you gotta remember, すいません. This is really useful. Restaurant, bars, even like when you're shopping, when you need help for the stuff, you can just say すいません. So last one is ありがとう means thanks. Okay, but if you wanna be more polite, if you wanna say more proper way or something, you can just say ありがとうございます means thank you very much. It's more polite than ありがとう. When you say thank you to strangers, you better say ありがとうございます. So that means like at the restaurant, at the bars, when you leave, you can just say ありがとうございます or ありがとうございました past sentence, whichever works. I mean, literally, ありがとうございました is better, but it's fine. ありがとうございます. And ありがとう is more like, when you say thanks to your close friend, like thanks, mate, thanks bro, those kind of stuff. And if you say ありがとうございます to your close friend too much or something, we feel like a little bit, the distance. So when you become friend, you better say ありがとう, okay? To strangers, ありがとうございます. Little both. Alright, so thank you for watching to the end. So actually, those 10 phrases like that I share in this video, I use a lot in daily life. Like, I think a lot of Japanese use this. It's more practical and it's really useful and you will use a lot for sure, like definitely a lot. I mean, I could teach you more Japanese like phrases if you want to know like specific the phrases. Just let me know in the comment. But yeah, those 10 phrases, you can survive in Japan. I guess if you couldn't survive in Japan with those phrases, just let me know. I will like upload more language video for sure. So, alright guys, I hope this video will help just a little bit for you guys. But yeah, guys, so see you guys next one. Cheers. Here's the tip: use a special ShoMeJapan coupon to get a 5% off any tour. It's not just about hopping. Use it for culture tour, food tour, and other magical trip tour all over Japan. So check out the link in the description. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one.